Cockahoop to supersize your business. I was looking for my granddaughter's little rooster, but I couldn't find it, so I had to grab a puzzle and a little chicken rooster that looks ridiculous. So this is one of those idioms or expressions. I had no idea what it meant, and that's why I picked it, because I'm like, okay, it came up when I searched emotional idioms, because that's what we're focusing on this segment of the BU 365-day challenge. So I thought we might as well combine that with idioms for supersize your business, because emotions definitely plays into how we run and grow and build our businesses. So cockahoop came up, and there's one other one too that I'll probably do this month, because I have no idea what it means. I've never heard it in my entire life. Well, this, of course, amazingly comes from the 16th to 17th century. Now, I don't know where it's popular, because I've never heard it used here in America or in the United States, but maybe Australia, maybe England, I'm not sure where. But it actually means and came from originally to set cock a hoop. I still don't know. It still doesn't make sense to me. To me, a cock is a chicken, and a hoop is, a round thing like a hula hoop or something. So it means to be festive or to drink a lot, or, without restriction, just to party hardy, or to be extremely exuberant and elated about something, to celebrate something, I guess, is to cock a hoop. And there's a lot of taverns, apparently still even in the United Kingdom today or in England today, that have the name cock and hoop, and they'll have a chicken and an and sign and a little hoop as their logo, some form of that. So interesting idiom, never heard of it, but it means to create an exuberant environment, to have, I guess, to party hardy, to celebrate and have a good time. Well, we definitely do that in America, right? So how can we use this to build and grow and supersize our business? Well, a couple things come to mind. Number one, how do we create a festive, entertaining, fun environment, not only for our employees so that they serve the people that we're serving well, but for our customers' experience as well? Is our customers' experience something that gives them exuberant elation? Does it delight them? Does it make them feel awesome about doing business with us? If people doing business with you and your organization doesn't feel good to them in some way, shape, or form, you're probably going to have a hard time supersizing and growing your business. So what are some ways that we can ensure that? Well, we can evaluate and audit our customer experience. One of the things I love to do in the businesses I work with is go out and be a customer of that business, because guess what? Then I get to experience firsthand what is the customer experience really like when interacting and dealing with that business. Because a lot of times what the people I'm dealing with think the customer experience is, and they think they've designed it to be, and what the actual customer experience is, are like this far apart. They're very, very different, because they have such a different perspective in how they view the customer experience. The customer is actually experiencing your company and your organization. The person that's designing the experience within the organization, an employee or you or whoever designed the experience, probably hasn't thought of it from the customer's perspective and all of the different ways the customer sees it. I used to do focus groups and participate in focus groups when I was back in corporate America. I have done a few of my own since then, but not a ton, because I find that there's so much halo effect and so much people trying to tell you what you want to hear that it makes that information so skewed, it's really hard to make decisions on and deal with. So I find that it's more fun to be creative and find ways to get the information I want and need. Either I firsthand do it, or I send somebody out to be a secret shopper or a customer of the organization in order to really understand what's going on. But how do we create that elated, exuberant, happy, festive, positive experience and culture in our own organization so that that translates into the people that we serve? We've all been engaged with businesses that just make you feel good. You walk in the door and you just feel the energy and the excitement and the feeling of that business, that place. We've also been in the opposite. You walk into a place and you're like, it just feels dark and closed in, and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to get out of here. So that's one aspect of cockahoop in my mind. Otherwise, how do we celebrate? How do we celebrate within our organization our successes? How do we learn from our challenges? And how do we celebrate our successes? How do we create awareness of our products and services? How do we, we can do challenges, we can do contests, we can do giveaways, we can do, one of my favorite things to do is just send people something that they're not expecting. Now, it should be something that they want and something that's related to the product or service. But I love doing that because that helps to create customers and fans. And actually reading a book right now called Superfans by, I want to say Pat Flynn, just started it. But I think it's interesting that we want to encourage relationships with our organization. We want to have fans, people that will share our organization, and that's how one of the ways we supersize, word of mouth, and we create that intentionally by, I guess we don't originally create it intentionally. We get super fans by who we are and what our business does for people and the results and the transformation they get, and then more super fans and more super fans are attracted to us. I don't know. I haven't read the book yet. I'm going to read it. So, love to know if you have ever heard of or experienced a cockahoop, and what if you've ever heard that. I would love to hear a story or two about that. Share in the comments below, and I will of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean related to emotions, emotional well-being? What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow your business today? Have an awesome day. See you tomorrow.